All right, storage yards, storage units, storage fence, storage this, what? Let's think of something. I got a client. Okay, oh, by the way, thank you for joining me, having some fun. Because I like helping people and turn them into millionaires and billionaires, kind of fun. One of my clients a couple years ago, all right, his grandfather passed away, and I said, hey, I'm sorry for your loss. He's in a better place. Well, he said he got 103 years old, so he did pretty good. Now, all right, my client actually inherited this lot and this gas station that's ran out and it's a piece of crap in the middle of the desert, he says. I go, which road is it on? He goes, on the road to Havasu. See, here's your problem. Most people don't think about the ideas you can turn something into money. It's like anything else, like the storage unit, storage yard. I said, so you got this, how many acres? And it's that, is that one that by the tree that has all the shoes hanging upside down? Hey, you know it, yeah. So what happens? Very simple, okay? Now, how many acres you got? See, he's thinking, I got this, what am I gonna do with this crap? I don't want the gas station, it's tore apart, it's been there for years, it's a piece of junk. See, here's the problem. I don't think people look at things as the opportunity, okay? I tell you what we do, okay? I said, what are we gonna do? We're gonna take that line of credit I got you. You're gonna spend $40,000. No! I said, you're gonna spend $40,000 because I said so. You said you do whatever I told you to do. He goes, that's right. Now, did you make it? Did you say it? Did you make it? Are you word? Yes, I did, Ray. I said, okay, now, you got the gas station, the land, and all that property. I want you to basically donate it to nonprofit, or I want you to transfer it to division. Okay, you got two choices. He goes, no, I want nonprofit. What are they going to do for me? He's feeling, what can I say? I was going to say he's full of himself. No, he's just thinking of himself. That's it. So all of a sudden here, let's think about this corporation, okay? Now here's this gas station, okay? Literally it's a piece of, you know what he calls it, this big lot land on the way to Havasu, okay? Now here's our problem, okay? You're the problem. You're not writing what I'm writing. That's your problem. Do you want to get there or not? I got my first million at 14 and a half, first billion at 21, double billion at 26. You might want to listen to me. Warren Buffett did. All right, you're gonna have fun. 3 presidents so far too. So maybe you'll turn these up, okay? So let's think. I'm gonna write what's called division process. You're gonna have to make a decision today. Your decision is, how do you want to play with me? How do you want to partner with me? How do you want an opportunity? Because I'm having fun. So what are we doing? I'm writing down division. So let's write down the word division process. Okay, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, okay? Now, the client, again, this is a gas station. It's a piece of junk on the way to Havasu, no problem, and all these acres of lots, okay? He thinks he's inherited a big mess. Well, Ray, the tax bill's $12,000. Was there insurance? Yeah, okay. So understand, you have to think about you today, okay? Now, maybe you have your business you're running today. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, goody for you. And what are you trying to do? Well, you're trying to get to millionaire status, and that's wrong when it comes to you being a millionaire. Corporation, it's right. For you, no. See, how you receive money matters. If it's you, you're the duck and the sheep. Corporation won't pay tax so it's profitable. So we got to understand the process. Okay, so if we took your business today, whatever it might be, and we made it a division of the line of defense. So what I told him to do is going to quickly deed. Okay, this gas station was quickly deeded to a division. Okay, why? Liability, okay? Let's say he hired someone and they slip and fell and they're going to sue and screw him up. Before he gets started, he gets all screwed up, like about 33% of you. 90% of businesses fail, and 33% fail because they got a problem with somebody else trying to rip them off. So what do? We have to create a line of defense. Your problem is going to be you, and we're going to have this corporate umbrella, okay? Now let's focus on this to understand. It's a gas station. It's a piece of crap. It's all tore apart. And it's basically in the middle of the desert on the way to Havasu, okay? I said, what we're going to do is I got rent a fence, one of my clients, and they're going to fence in the lot, okay? But it also, I had this company, just pavement. They're going to tear it everything and clean the lot. They clean the lot. You know, it's payment, okay? Okay, now he's looking, what do we do now with it? He doesn't see the vision yet, okay? So all of a sudden, on the way to Havasu, let's park RVs here. Hey, let's put some boats here. See, people want to store their RVs and their boats. So here's what we did. We put the cement down, all the lines and all pretty fence around it, cameras everywhere. And I said, now I want you to just put a flyer out. Okay? By the way, I helped him get it all leased out in 3 weeks. And then we bought the other 2 lots next to it, about 20 acres. Now he's in business. You see, your problem with you is your opportunity. I don't think you look for it, okay? All right, I don't understand why you're not made your own opportunity all through this life and what you're trying to do. Entrepreneur, start a business. I don't really want to start a business. Running a business is a pain in the tush. When I was the largest donut chain in the world, that was a pain in the tush. When I started Napper Printing, Sir Speeding Pit Printing, that was a pain in the tush, but their division process. My cleaning company went worldwide as well. Wow, satellite, wow, that was fun too. See, I've done every business you can think of to make money. My favorite was my payphones, 22,000 payphones, 6.6 million a month. Ooh, isn't that fun? It's a numbers game. So the same thing here, okay? So here, this entity here, now by the time we got done with it, he had 4 offers of 10 times the money he put into it. And I said, no. Again, the opportunity. All right, that's what he did. Now, Mark, one of my clients, he does real estate. Mark's great. I like Mark. Mark's a good guy. He does flippity-dippity-doos, okay? And every time he screws up, he's like, oh, honey, it's going to get better. He keeps lying to his wife. Honey, it's going to get better. See, she's going, ah! He's going, ooh. See, the way you have to understand something, a property, single-family property is a pain in the tush. A pain in the tush. By the time you're fixing it up, spending $50,000, you're getting your assets kicked. Now you get $600 a month. Wow. That's not even pocket change. But honey, it's going to go up in value. Like these ding-dongs in 2008 screwed up a countrywide and went nationwide and screwed that up too. Stated income. Talk about stupid. That's just what they did. So Mark's doing the properties, flippity-dippity-doos. And that's good. By the way, he's got 2 properties. All right. And I said, now, where's your vision? I don't know. I got $1,200 a month and I'm in debt. Yeah, you use your own personal credit to do it. You screwed it up. You play the up and down show. So what happens here? I'm going to tell you what I did. We're going to take these entities and we're going to transfer it over here because this is a nonprofit. Okay? We're now going to have each house as a division. Okay? And I got to know his wife a little bit because she's a nice lady. And she's freaking out because Mark's not listening to her as much as he should. I said, bite your tongue a little longer. He goes, what's that mean? Okay. Now, this is a nonprofit. This is a management company. Management. We put a house here. Okay. House here. She's retired RN, nurse. Okay. So I want her to run this. And this is the fun thing. I showed her how to get grant money of $100,000 a month. So I took his property. She donated it. All right, look what I had. You know what happened? Turned it to nonprofit. And the bottom line here, all right, I think it was $118,000 a month. $118,000 a month. Okay, income. Now, it's really not income. Nonprofit, you're not making money. You're bringing in money to create an opportunity and jobs for people. So again, do we do the nonprofit? Do we do the corporate umbrella? Do we look at the gas and look at the opportunity? Okay? When I bought my first storage unit a long time ago, I partnered with my ex-father-in-law. All right, my cut was $17,340 a month, so was his. So again, we own this together. We got deed of trust. He got his cut, I got my cut. You see, I don't really want to run a business. I was too busy helping people, and that's what I like to do. I like to change lives. I made 2 men cry today. All right, one was happy, one was going, what didn't they listen before? Oh, well, I make criers all the time. It's kind of fun. You see, you get that emotion out there and have some fun. Storage unit, $10,000 a month, easy and fast. Well, I don't know if I agree with that. You see, the problem is I can do easy and fast, and you're slow. You got to catch up. It's just like baby tomato, mama tomato, turned around and said, catch up. Got it? Catch up. But it's up to you. Take a picture. See, I believe you passed your opportunity by a long time ago. I believe you're 40 to 75 years old right now, and you're disappointed, and you're working your tail off. We had this nice couple come in today. All right, I'm on the phone doing conference calls, and I watched them come in here and talk to George. That's good. And they're looking at what to do next. See, the man looked like he works hard, hard. The woman I saw from a glance. I bet you he works his tail off. I'll bet you he's a great man and a great woman and a great family. But the problem is they don't have auto income. They're working so hard, I bet you they're practically broke most of the time or playing catch up. Oh, let's juggle, struggle. Kind of sucks. You see, every one of you drove by a Wendy's restaurant this week. Every one of you did. And your first thought in your brain should have been, why don't I own it? Why don't I own it? I bought my first Jack in the Box when I was 19. What's wrong with you? These don't know how to work? See, these are ran by third-party management companies. There's your future. 2026 is coming up, and if you screw this up, it's on you. I'm going to put you in check. I became a chess master at 12, 13 years old. Nobody would play with me because I could see the vision of the dream. It's like when I play checkers with my son, it's fun. I'm trying to get him to beat me. I position the whole board, and I'll block him so he gets stuck. You can't move anymore. I won automatically. Today, you're going to look in the mirror. You're going to fire yourself because your job, let me take over. Please give me 2026. Give me 2026. This is your future. Screenshot. All right, what is it? It's on your cell phone. It's on your laptop. It is your screensaver. It's on your refrigerator. It's on your TV. It's on your what? It's on your desk at work. All I know is God gave me a brain. And that doesn't mean you don't have brains. You have brains too. It made me weird. All right, I taught myself how to read at 2.5 years old. I memorized everything that Mrs. Hope said and what she put in the book, and she said I was retarded. I wrote with both hands and talked at the same time, and they said I was retarded because I didn't want to be like them. I'm one of the few, no, one of the many. Write it down. I've said this since I was a little boy. I'm one of the few, not one of the many. I was born in a damn taxi. They didn't want me. What am I going to do? Feel sorry for myself? Heck no. Yes, honey, I hear you. My wife always reminds me, you can't get too emotional. All right, honey, you're a pastor. You can't say this, oh, blankety blank day anymore. Yes, dear. Okay, but okay. See it, believe it, go get it. I'm 12.5 years old at the Torrance Library. And I write down, and I get these visions in my head all the time. See it, believe it, go get it. When my kids and my wife and I watch movies, as they start the movie, I can tell you the whole movie before it actually begins. I don't know why this is the way it happens. It's just the way it is. So again, both sides of these kind of sometimes. But today, what's your income? No pictures are recorded in the beginning because you're going to take pictures, don't matter. All I know is going to school in Torrance, Watts, Long Beach, and all this crazy stuff. Having a girl's name and raising my middle name, you got to learn to kick it or run. I'd rather die than run. But I accomplished every goal I ever had. Door jam at 10, basketball hoop 14. There's 13 feet and 81. I like goodies. You like goodies? I learned when I was 8.5 years old, the devil's wife stole my money. You say I sold seeds, clackers, and mold yards all weekend. I got my $52. Yeah! She grabbed my money. She said, you're paying rent. What? I'm 8.5 years old. I'm paying rent? I-bonds, savings bonds, double E-bonds. Ever since then, no goodies in my name. You put something in your name, I'm going to say that's kind of stupid, but that's just my opinion. I like goodies. You like goodies? You know, my son goes, why did you have 21 cars, Daddy, one time? I was bored. Why not? What do you do if you're bored? When I was 26, 2.6 billion, what am I going to do next? Get fat, ugly, and die? That's what I thought. I thought I was going to 27, get fat, ugly, and die. See, everybody retires to get fat, ugly, and die. That's what they do. They retire. Never let the brain slow down. What do we do? Winning the game of business. Okay. I invented something called Car Finder. Got a bunch of patents and having fun, and that was good. What did I do? I built a house in Nellyville, California, all right, in 1976. See, your problem is you're looking at winning the game of business. I created that, and what it is, page 6, paragraph 3, cash flow fee per time. I own that. Some of the ding-dongs try to use it too. Then he filed bankruptcy. Now he's got to put the word "the" financial freedom. I've had people steal my goodies all my life. It's terrible. It kind of sucks. Do you realize in 1976 I was 16 years old? I'm driving a Lamborghini at Orange Coast College. I got millions in the bank. What the heck are you doing? What are you doing? It's about it. I used to read 15 books a week. Right now I got about 6 I'm playing with right now. My next creation was Books for Dummies. I named it after me because I feel stupid. When I do something new, I feel so stupid that I don't know how to do it in the beginning. It just drives me crazy. But that was already taken, so I call it the Maynard's Founders Kit, the blueprint of success. I've had to tell Tony, stop using it because I own it. I own it. You don't want me to sue you again, do you? So today, it's like this book here. I created a book for every month for 12 months of the year, 1,000 steps, rules, and tools, and you got a millionaire foundation. All right, Bonaventure, 32 years, 5,000 a set, Orange County, Long Beach, and also Ontario too. 4 events every week. Take a picture. Instead of 5,000, you can get it for $4.99 online today at Amazon. I have a store too. Guess what? Now here's the thing. I don't want your children to make the same stupid thing we all did. I'm going to say I do stupid. And I think we all do stupid. We're not stupid, we do stupid. You understand this difference? It's like when we watch funniest videos. I mean, look at all the stupid people. What do? Stand on a chair and a ladder? That's kind of dumb, but anyway. All right. So what's going to happen is, this is a free book. It's a free download. I've been giving things for free for 49 years for everybody I can. Having fun. This is going to basically help start their credit file. I'm offering to every kid in high school and college start their file right away, boom, and give them their first credit card. It's simple. See, I don't want them to make the same mistakes we did. Now, you're going to watch on social media, you need a Capital One secure credit card to start a credit file. I counted 19 ding-dongs. I call idiots the other day. Sorry, it's just what I said to myself, not out loud. Because Capital One's an inquiry. You're going in the opposite direction. My dashboard can start credit files instantly since 1987 when I was training Ken Yarborough, TOW, and Asperian. I got the dashboard that does it instantly. Isn't that fun? So if you don't want me to do it for the kids, opensky.com. No inquiry. See, I want to help you in every aspect of your life. If you get stuck, call me. Get on the phone with me. Get in some coaching. Get in some things. Why? I don't get stuck. Isn't that fun? I get to tell people what to do, and I love doing that too. It's fun. So it's a free download. Now, here's what we have to do today, okay? We have to focus on your goal, you. Every one of you want to reach the American dream. Is the American dream living on the hill? Drive the car of your dreams, and if somebody sues you, get diddly squat? Part of it is yes. Well, let's understand something today, okay? I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough at TOW and Asperian. TOW was Thomas Raymond Woolridge, bicycle parts, Esselgona, California, part of the areas I was raised in, and they became Asperian in '96. I always thought it was the reports wrong anyway. Your problem with most of you, sorry, you've screwed up your credit. You're measured by a number, your number. You're measured today by a number, and your problem is you keep screwing it up. Could you do what I asked you to do, please? Please, please, please. So let's understand, this is a graph. This shows the up and down show in a credit file. Now, Ray Reynolds created the 29% rule. This is all credit cards fluctuate, all of them. You need a sticky in the back of the card, sticky. We got to dummy proof this. If you have a $10,000 card or 50 like these, you can only use 29% rule. If you go past that, you drop your score, get stuck, can't get any more. That's what you all did anyway. Plus, you use the wrong damn card anyway. I don't understand. Why would you use your own card? They fluctuate, all of them, but these don't. I use my wife's cards to prove the point. We got it, we get to play. But again, what do we get to do? We get to play the game to win. So, today, every dashboard has a graph. Okay? The best dashboard, and listen carefully, analytical750.com can make your score go up, up. It has all 3 agencies. It makes your score go up. Got it so far? So what happens on Credit Karma, they had 200 points. Okay, I did that for them, but you don't have Asperian. I need Asperian because that's what Chase and Bank's poll. Asperian, Credit Karma indicted 6 times, no phone number to help you. The difference, I don't want you to help you because they want you to clickety-clack. Analytical can show how we got 165 points. Would you like your score to go up? Would you like to see your record? Would you like to do it the right way? It's the only dashboard of its kind out there in the world today because I helped push and I guided them their way. Oh, here's 163 points on this one too. Analytical makes it go up, up, and away. Is that okay? Here's 108, 122 points. So first we have to look at this. You are measured by your social security number. You're measured by what? SSN, SS4, and a credit score. So let's understand. The way we're measured by a number. You're great people. Half of you have crappy credit because you didn't know what you're doing anyway. And what did you do? You didn't listen to me. I have been teaching and preaching for 49 years in public and online too. Now, I want you to write it down, this is a goal. Do you want to reach your goals in 2026? Let's ask you, it's yes or no. See, this year, in January of this year, you had all these resolutions and you blew them. You screwed it up, I'm sorry. You didn't follow through. I'd like to give you your resolutions for 2026. 100,000 a month. Write it down, I guarantee it. 100,000 a month if you do what you're told. If you do what you're told. Can you handle that? Okay, a month, auto income. So what we're going to do is get you 100,000 of credit, personal. Now understand the average debt is $29,000 for us to be in debt. That leaves us $71,000 of safety to support a family of 5. Got it so far? See, that old blankety day, that old crappy day, week, month, or year, doesn't last forever. You drug it on because you used the wrong card. That's on you. You waste $50 every other day. Sorry, but you do. That's $700 a month. Now, I want you to focus right now. Okay? This is paid over time limits 100,000. What is it again? 18 years ago, as an affiliate, I got all the creditors on corporations and cash credit for corporations, all right, to put division process. I invented division process in 85, 86. Okay? I got them to do a POT, paid over time limit. I always show my wife's cards because we actually play this game, because what do? What I teach, I do for myself too. $100,000 paid over time limit. Got it so far? They're unlimited for up to $1 million. Got it? So let's understand. If I take these cards today, the American Express is going to offer me 99 more. How many would you like? Your problem is you jacked you up, got stuck, and what do you? You're good people, but you got stuck. Why do good things happen to bad people? What do bad people have good things? It's all screwy. Depends on which book you read. Good people have bad things that happen because they don't understand rules and tools. Let's think. Today, okay? My dashboards currently have $62 million of this goodies. I've been collecting this stuff since I was 9.5 because it's fun. 62 million. Here's a pack of 10. Would you like 10 American Express cards at one time? All right, would you like another stack of 5 million here? Would you like more over here? I mean, this is stuff, this is ridiculous. Okay, I've been building this since I was a kid. It's not hard to do because I understand the rules and tools, because most of the times I'm the one who wrote them anyway. So if I want $100,000, like I said I want you to have here, then I want 9 more, that makes it $1 million. Got it so far? Next is storage unit. Like I said, my ex-father-in-law, we did this. And we got our corpse. You see, I don't believe in partnership. I think if you partner with your friends and family, you made a mistake. I believe your friends and family, some of them ripped you off. I believe you've been ripped off like I have many times as well, and we got to protect our assets. So that's just my opinion. If you want to partner, it should be spouse, husband, wife, and partner of life. That's about it. If we play this game, we get to win. God made us one, but again, separate, that's 2. We get to play both ways. What? Because we're CFO. What do we do today? Let's think. Today, you are 40 years old to 75. Maybe 35, some of you, okay? Your problem is you have not made it 100%. You did not have a line of defense. You did not plan the problem. I believe that's your problem. I can take anybody from a 240, all right, in pandemic, which he came out of prison. He has an 810 now, and he has a $1 million company. I can do that for anybody in a year if you listen and learn. I believe the American dream is the family. Number 1, God, family, God, family, God, family. That's me. Okay, I do my best. Let God do the rest. Amen to that too. House, car, boat, goodies, and money. If you let me help you, I'll guarantee you, all right, literally $10,000 a month. Guaranteed, if you do what you're told. If you multiply it by 9 more, I'll guarantee you $100,000 a month. I've done this for 50 million people so far. And billionaires too, famous, rich and famous. Okay, I've also done 3 presidents of the United States of America, Corps, and rich and famous, and Dodgers, Lakers, and Clippers, and all kinds of goodies. Today, I want you to use your brain. Think, 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 think. If we write it down with our hands and our eyes and our body as one, our brain records. You're too busy going like this, like the other countries do. Other countries copy our stuff all the time. Let me take a picture and copy this and made half, crappy stuff. Well, that's what they do because you allow it. Today is 38 steps to reach a goal. 8 times to process information. It has not changed. It has never changed. My payphones. I went to a payphone, Espazena, over here they're doing this event, payphones and laundromats and dry cleaning. No, they did payphones. All right, then I looked at ATMs later on. Okay, how can I make money? Well, the payphones, I went to this event and they said they make basically $300 a month. Okay, it sounds good, I'm listening. And the difference is, all right, $1,600. So for $1,600, I get a payphone in a route, they install it for me. It makes an average of $300 a month. I'll take 10, please. That's what I said. I stood up in the audience and said, I'll take 10. Okay, I kept going back to the events, and this one lady with an attitude, I think she was born with the attitude, but what can I say? What did she do? It only made $240. It made $280. Oh, yeah. Talk about a royal pain in the tush. See, not all clients are good, all right? Most of them are, but some are just, I said, ma'am, I'll buy your routes. I bought all her routes. I bought every route she had. I kept collecting them. By the time I had 22,000 payphones, run by a third-party management, having fun, that's $6.6 million a month. It's a numbers game. See, numbers don't lie, only people lie. Simple. Then I wanted to get income. See, I would need you to focus. I want you to focus. Husbands and wives, listen very carefully. Your goal is you want a bunch of this. This is not even money. It hasn't been money for years. It's a Federal Reserve note. It's a legal tender. I've been reading books and books every week since I was a little boy. I wanted out of hell. All right, I didn't like being used and abused. I thought it sucked. Nobody gave a you-know-what, blankety blank. $10,000 a month guaranteed to you. If you listen, I'll get you to $100,000. Me, I accomplished my goals. I have no excuse. I have no excuse, ever. If I can touch it, I can kick it. I like goodies. You like goodies? Every goodie's a division because there's always some turd trying to knock me down, steal it from me. I learned they're trying to steal my goodies. No! So what do I get to do? I look at this here. This is your future. You don't realize it yet because your problem is you didn't look at the banks so far. All banks right now, B of A, whatever it might be, but banks, okay, they have branches, okay? They're shutting down 21,000 locations that are bankrupting right now. Every branch has a number to it. See, I don't understand why you didn't figure this out, because I did as a kid, and then as an adult having more fun. That's how I got to millions to billions, just having some fun. This is a line of defense. But what are we doing here? Let's understand what's happening here. This is a balancing act. The banks are here, and this is the IRS, okay? IRS. They're doing tax balancing. See, this country was built on we the people, constitutional right, the Bill of Rights, all the things we're allowed to do, and I don't think you paid attention. There's your problem. You didn't pay attention. Each entity has a right to have a different function, a different piece. So I like different pieces. I invented division process. The goal today is to repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. You're highly intelligent, but you're missing some pieces. Does that make sense? Never, 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 please never take a defense or get upset with me and I say, we follow stupid. I think we all do. We're not stupid. We follow stupid. My wife wants me to change it. I can't change it. I got to be me because I feel stupid when I do something new too. So again, what do? We have to build ourselves like Humpty Dumpty. I believe you have a lot of great pieces. I think you're missing some pieces. Take a picture. I want to start different ways for 2026. Here's Ray's Build and Coaching Program. This is building coaching only, okay? So what do? Do I do a blueprint loan? Do I do this loan? Do I get you in coaching of this product? Do I do this? Or what piece is it? So again, do I do nonprofit or profit? I got to give you all this. If we took a picture tonight of this, here's a program I'm developing right now. 90 days. You're stuck with me for 90 days. 100,000 are personal business credit, 100,000. Because we actually need it for personal and business, should be 200,000. A blueprint call with me if you're partner of life on the phone for an hour. I got to build you a blueprint. Monthly calls all the time. All my 18 books and CDs, 18 divisions. See, we have to go back to the board to understand a couple things here. If I have 9 divisions, okay, and let's say I have 9 of these divisions, and they have 9 houses, that means I have to have 9 divisions for loans and asset. You see, every asset has a loan from the bank, and then the asset can hurt you or kind of screw you up. So we have to understand something today. It's very important. If we today allow someone to slip and fall, it can screw us up. Okay? What does it do? You bring the pain home. When I wrote down never bring the pain home, all right, or stop bringing the pain home years ago, over 40 years ago, all right, I had a very painful childhood. It sucked. I didn't like being used and abused. It sucked. I didn't get a mommy and a daddy. All right, I got crap, out of a trash can, used and abused, and it sucks. So for me, I designed it never to bring the pain home because I thought maybe I'd have a family someday. I would have a wife and a son and a daughter and all this good stuff. I got married 20 years ago. We've been together for 22 years now. She gave me a birthday. It made me cry. No one ever did that for me. She gave me a Christmas. I feel guilty when she buys stuff for me. This is screwed up. But that's just because I don't want to bring the pain home. Well, that's just me. 18 divisions. See, we have a problem. Every time that man wants to try a business, sometimes they fail. And the wife's going, oh, is it really going to work, honey? Every time the woman tries, is it going to work, honey? Is it going to work, honey? See, our problem is understand something today. This is a corporation. It's a legal person. I pray you write what I write today. I really do. We have the chance to change our lives. We have the chance to take God's knowledge and change your life. This isn't me, that's his. I'm just a vehicle. We got 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. See, what I have a problem with is, like corporation's a legal person. It receives money, doesn't pay tax, so it's profitable. You're a legal person of flesh. Ow, 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 that hurts. You bring the pain home. You receive money, it's taxed. You get taxed before you get your leftover. See, the problem is I figured that out as a kid. God gave me visions and dreams, no problem. 18 divisions. Whatever it might be is a business, okay? And everybody relates to real estate. So let's say we have 9 houses. If you have 9 houses in your LLC today, I'm sorry, I'm going to say you're being stupid. You're not stupid. Because if one slips and falls and they sue you, you lose them all. You lose them all. You lose them all. So we have to understand this is a management company. Management, no matter what type of corporation you have. Me, I'm going to help you, guide you, and make sure you create your line of defense. I finally got a wife and 6 kids and 13 grandkids, 5 daughters and a boy. Do not screw up anymore. I don't get it. When you roll the dice, it's a division. It's a division. I got this dream. I want to change the world. God gave it to me. No problem. Let's go do it. The world's gone. Came all the Millionaires Founders Kit. Ready, the world's not ready for you. They better be ready. Pandemic, come and die. Ay, ay, ay. You have a choice. Your choice is you. If we have 9 houses, that's 9 loans. 9 loans. If we have 9 houses, that's 9 tenants. We know the number is going to be 18, so let's write down 18. Without 18 divisions, we're ducks and sheep. Bankruptcy codes basically allows you to bankrupt SSN, SS4. Should it be a division, corporate U? You keep bringing the pain home. I didn't get home in a family, and it pisses me off when I watch people screw this up. Damn, why do they screw it up? I don't understand. Because that would make me feel pretty stupid. I can bankrupt this piece. I'm allowed to. The banks, grocers, and cities do. I give the other pieces. If we don't set up the foundation, how are you ever going to get where you want to go? Today, I pray you took a picture of that. I really do. 90 days, 100,000 of personal business credit. All right, blueprint call, monthly calls, 18 book CDs, the whole thing, the books you need is we play 18 different divisions. Brandy's price today is $14,999. That's what the office is going to sell for. It's a good price. She says, don't sell yourself short, Mr. Reynolds. Don't sell it. I'm trying to help people. So today, during this webinar, okay, it's $4,999. And if you don't do it during the webinar, you blew it. Because the sales reps will charge you $14,915 grand. That's what it's worth. That's what it's worth. So take your picture. That is a webinar price with me today. And the reps can write it up right away too if you did it today during the broadcast. So maybe this is the program for 2026, maybe, okay? Let's look at the total pieces, what makes sense to you and your family, for you. I wrote a program called, all right, Puppet Master 40 years ago. I'd like you to be a puppet master. Is that okay? Now, Linda, one of my greatest clients for years. I've made her a millionaire 5 times. I believe it's 8, but she'll say 5, no problem. She took the Hyatt Hotel in Texas and converted it to the Blueprint Apartments and named it after me. Okay, no problem. Linda and her husband, Dwayne, what do we do? I want you to understand, when she came to me in 1986, she got into my program called Eagle's Nest, okay? Cost her $2,000. That's 26 bucks a month. She financed it to her credit card. She financed me, okay? She wrote me off. Isn't that terrible? Take your picture. Linda will tell you flat out that I did that for her. And then she'll say, every time I told my CPA and attorney, if you didn't listen, I said, right said, right said, right said. I got a brain. I know how to use it. Half of you, or most of you, got a corporation from an attorney who's practicing law, hasn't got it right yet. Again, what did you do? You spent thousands for a piece of paper that's actually free. That's on you today. Her project is $27 million now. Shaq's a puppet master. He doesn't make pretzels and pizzas. He invests. He's a puppet master. Warren Buffett's a puppet master. Look at this. The man owns 100 companies through his organization and his favorite 10. Doesn't matter if it's See's Candy, a bridge cheer, Fruit of the Loom. He leverages money. We had a Rupert Fulton years ago, and I showed him my way to leverage money, which I've been teaching rich and famous people for 49 years. It's kind of fun. Mr. Buffett's basically a puppet master too. It's called winning the game of business. This, at one time, I had the 21 cars, $2.2 billion in real estate, having fun. But again, what did I do? I had 1,013 divisions. My professor years ago said, Ray, you're paranoid. You're darn right I'm paranoid. Someone's going to steal my goodies. See, when they sue you, they get your goodies. They sue me, I get nothing, I get diddly squat. I own nothing. I own nothing. Why would they put something in my name? I'm not stupid. I don't want to be stupid. I'm going to build you a list, my list. I'm going to tell you what to do, daily, weekly, monthly list, and I'll make sure you just follow through. It's already, you don't even think. Don't think, just do what I tell you to do, please. The more you think, you're kind of screwed up. I want you to take a picture, like I told you to earlier today. There's your future, okay? I'm going to build you 100,000 of corporate credit called checkbook money. Write it down. 100,000 to 150. These are 150s. This is 300,000. You're going to take that money and you're going to write a check to an escrow company. I don't want that money. I want you to put it in escrow. You're going to get a deed of trust of a Wendy's, a dry cleaners, a laundromat, a car wash, an apartment complex, a Jack in the Box. It's about time you own something. And by the way, you're not leaving it to your kids or your family. You're going to let them replace you as an officer so there's no taxation. Why people get probate? Because they listen to a bunch of silly, stupid people. We're going to play my way for a while. We're going to win the game of business. I'm going to take the Blueprint loan from American Express or the Chase checkbook money 150, and I'm going to position you, and you're going to write a check into a corporation. You're going to give it to escrow, not to me. What are we going to do? If you put $25,000 from the line of credit, remember, borrow money is not taxable. Write it down. Borrow money is not taxable. So if we take the corporate credit and we spend $25,000 in an escrow, you wrote the check to escrow, you wrote it to escrow, laundromat, dry cleaner, car wash. The income to the corporation after all the bills are paid, after the bills, because the management company is going to make sure the bills are paid, you get the leftover. You get the leftover, $3,200 as an average. If we take the next project, project 2, $50,000, your average income is $5,600 a month. What do we do? Project 3, $75,000. We put more people in it. See, the problem you've got is when you look at a Wendy's, I can't afford that. Look at they want $1 million down payment, blah, 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 blah. We do projects. We come about 10 of these a week to get to play with. You have to decide which one you want to play with when we give you the opportunity. It's all based on the credit we build you. I wrote the books on laundromats, dry cleaning, payphones, all right? Apartment complexes, all these silly things over the years. So what happens is I get to position you and I get to line it up. Your partner is because I'm coaching you to do it, but you own a piece. You get a deed of trust, assignment of rents, and all these pieces. 100,000, there's more people now. Now we're going to get 9620 on that program because it's a storage unit, a big one, or it's multiple properties, it's multiple apartment complexes. I believe your biggest problem, you made the mistake, is you took $50,000 to $100,000 in the past to start a business from your family, and you kind of screwed it up. We're going to use corporate credit. Take your picture. 2026 is your year you're going to change your life. If you do what I tell you to do and hold your hand once a month, all right, on the coaching calls with me and you, I will guarantee you $10,000 a month minimum. If you do it times 9 more, that's $100,000. But again, it's going to be up to you. I call it auto income. So being a puppet master would be your ultimate goal for 2026. You had your chance. I think you blew it, to be honest with you. Sorry to say, but it's true. I'm going to blueprint you. Joanne taught me something in the first grade. She watered Apollo 9, 11, and 13. She said everything was a blueprint. That's what I thought. That's what I looked for, everything to be a blueprint. Past, present, and future. Good, bad, ugly. I want to know if you have a bankruptcy or a tax problem in the past. I want to help seal the record if I need to. You have a problem with Chase from American Express, family, wife, kids, all that goodies, house, corporation. We're going to plan to live. We're going to plan to die. You need 18 divisions. You need 18 divisions. Profit or nonprofit corporation, period. All right, you need irrevocable trust. I need you to protect your assets and what you're doing today so we can move forward. Do not let your past chase your future. What is our goal? The car will be a division process. The house from now on will be bought through a trust. You're going to do what I always did, auto income, cash flow fee per time. My blueprint call is usually $5,000 for an hour of my time with you and your partner of life. The office sells it for $19.99. Today you can do it for $9.99 if you did it during the webinar. If you partner with me in any program, it's free. Free. I want to hold your hand. I want you to get to know me. If you Zelle the $9.99, take 10% off that. What is our goal? Here's my problem, and I use my life as the story because it's the truth. See, no one can take away the truth. No one can deny that I was not at the Bonaventure for 32 years every Wednesday night, Long Beach, Ontario, all right, and basically what? From here in Orange County, because it's just the truth. Being the second largest advertiser in California at the time. But I had a problem in 1984. In 1984, I got these papers in the mail. It scared the you-know-what out of me. I got these papers in the mail. It scared me. It's like, what? I have to pay $800 to $1,000, okay, franchise tax fee, all right, for my corporation or corporations. Every corporation. I own Shakey's, 31 flavors, Subways. Right? I own all these things and shopping centers and condos and all kinds of stuff. I have Havasu, I got Big Bear, I got Huntington Harbor, I got La Mirada, all these pieces. Like, ay. Then it cost me up to $1.2 million. Road trip, Sacramento. How can I create, talk to 2 departments, can I create any way under a corporation as an entity that it doesn't have to pay franchise tax fee? See, back then everybody's doing corps and corps, owning corps and corps like banks and grocers and cities do. They say create a form or modify one. Well, I remember, all right, 17,983 on section 8 in chapter 18 in the law book. Not required to, but it made no sense at the time. So I decided to look at the form. This form said husband and wife and partner. Because of me, it's been changed over 10 times. Your corporation will have a division of 4A. You will get a certificate of ownership. One of my corporations will be 4. From there, if we need a B and a C or D and E and F, G, we're going to do that too. How many people we put into a partnership of ownership? We don't partner together, we own a piece of something. You see, you watch all these people doing all these pieces, but again, they get a what? A return on their money? No. You're going to be an owner this time. I've done this since 1987. You own a piece. That means that piece lives forever until it burns down or goes away, and it never does. You look at the Wendy's restaurant or the Jack in the Box or what, the storage unit, since you were 2 years old, it's still there, isn't it? It's boring and steady. I want you to do boring and steady. If today you and I partnered in the getting a project together, I'm going to put you online with me. Okay, we're going to be on the phone every 3 weeks at least. I'm going to get $100,000 of personal, $100,000 of business credit. I want to blueprint you. I'm going to do this personally with you. You're stuck with me. Okay, from there, for 12 months, you're stuck with me in this partnership here. Now, this is $27,000. It's not cheap. But it used to be $100,000 in 2006, 7, 8, and 9. I used to do $1 million a day. It was kind of fun. Today, this is going to be $10,000 if you did it today. And I still give you the $200,000 in credit. If you don't do it today for the 10, then I'm going to say you kind of blew it. It's up to you. If you say I got to basically transfer some funds, you Zelle $2,500. As long as you're paying the balance in a day or so, you're good. If you need to put $2,500 today, work out a payment arrangement, then you get $100,000 in credit. That's all you get. But that is a payment today, not tomorrow. I'm the only one who can discount these things. If they discount it in the back, I'm going to be unhappy. And they never want me unhappy. I want to be happy. Got it? So guys, back there, we're going to do it my way. Do not bend the rules and tools. Take your picture. What is this? This is a Zelle. The banks bought Zelle in 2022. It's a now. The ultimate goal, my little, they call it little me, okay, little Ray. Well, they make it go Zelle, now, always good. Okay, they're a cartoon character of me. Okay, no problem. What do? If you want any of the things we offer today, I'd be on that phone right away, 800-254-9506. I can only coach 40 people at a time, 3 a day. And what happens because they're broadcast 6 days a week, you're stuck with me. I have no excuses. Now let's look at chapter 18, right there. See, here's what bothered me. I'm 7.5 years old. I'm listening to a poker game at Mrs. Hope's house. They said corporation's a legal person. It's right there. Your corporation today is on Secretary of State's website. It's right there. It's right there. They sue it. They sue you. The officers list here on the bank account too. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department. I knew there was a library next door. Man, what does this mean? She was rude. She walked away too. 5 minutes later, here's a Machiavelli's book. I read the book. I'm looking for a blueprint. I couldn't find a blueprint. Joanne said, everything's a blueprint. Where's my blueprint? Where's my blueprint? Didn't have one, so I created it. It says may sue or be sued. See right there, right there? Again, if you get a corporation, they sue you. Corporations were deemed as legal people because the Supreme Court said so. 50 states, 50 corporations and cities as well. They planned the problem. They have a Chapter 9 bankruptcy for the city. They wipe out the debt in front of you and stay in business because you're not paying attention. Remember what I said. It says not required to. Division process. I knew that was wrong at 9.5 years old. My first corporation cost me $10. What did you pay for yours? All right, I got Helping Hand Industry when I was 9.5. $100,000 of credit in the mail. We didn't have to apply at all. Free job, Mrs. Hope. From there, I got named in the movie Dave, by the way. So we get to play the game. The same corporation I bought way when I was 9.5 for $10 is $30 today. You see, all corporations are free. When I started the Orange County Blind Center, I used the word Braille, got in trouble for that too. The goal is to never bring the pain home. Here's our problem, all right? I can get you personal and business credit and division credit and build you up and away. But if your corporation divisions aren't filed now in 2025, you won't be able to use them till you file them 2 years later. They have to age. The age of a corporation is the filing date in the Division 2. Today we were born as our birth date as well. We get to play the game to win. Shouldn't we win the game? If you basically play your way, you're going to bring the pain home. Oh, I'm sorry, you've already been doing that. I think we ought to knock it off. What do you think? Nonprofit corporation. I want you to write some things down. I hope you're ready to do this, please. A nonprofit corporation. IRS.gov. Write it down. You're going to obtain a 501c3, all right, public benefit. You're going to think about foundation status. We're going to take nonprofit. What did I do for the client? Would you like to go to nonprofit or profit? Which would you like to do, or both? But it's up to you again. We want a nonprofit. Trump is going to give billions and billions away next year. If you have a nonprofit filed with the exemption, you qualify for grant money next year. If you do not do it now, you kind of blew it. You have credit cards with zero liability, by the way. From there, you have $10,000 Google wants to give you on a monthly base. What do? Well, if you file a corporation at the state for nonprofit, it's actually a corporation not for profit. Then you have to go back over to the federal government, irs.gov, and get the 501c3 exemption, which most people are charging you $15,000 for. You might as well go to one of my classes. I'll teach you how to do it yourself. Please write it down: hospice house, elderly homes. Please write down food delivery. Okay, let's write down transportation. See, they did this study 2 years ago and found out that actually a nonprofit can bring in 4 times than a McDonald's does. It doesn't mean you're profitable. The difference is classified for jobs and opportunity. but it's up to you. Every one of those categories can create $100,000 of grant money per month. Would you like some free vans to do transportation? But it's up to you. He's giving away money. You might as well get in line. So that's federal grant money, okay? Highest ever it's been, and also cities and states. We get to play the game to win. A nonprofit corporation must be filed in 2025 to ask for grant money in 2026. If not, you have to do it in 2026. You have to wait till 2027. So again, we need it to be born, qualify for grant money. Nonprofit, I do a class every 8 weeks. All right, now it's every 11 weeks. What do? IRS.gov. It's a 1023 form, 501c3. I'm not going to charge you $15,000 like most people do. I'm going to show you how to do it yourself. Nonprofit corporation, let's understand today. If you do profit, you want nonprofit to work in conjunction, again, but it's up to you. I want a 501c3. I want to prepare your articles today, also as tax ID. I want you in my nonprofit workshop so I can teach you how to get your exemption. I also want you to the 2 nonprofit event. It's 2 days next month, but it's up to you. So if we do this correctly, let's watch. Nonprofit, I'm creating the officers list of events, but I'm also doing the credit reports, Experian, Chandler, Equifax, and Dun & Bradstreet. What happens here, now watch, this is important. I need you to take a picture. I'm putting today, it comes with $100,000 of credit, 18 divisions for the nonprofit, and a call with me. That's today. All right, if it's done right away, it's $4,999. But also, if it's done today during the webinar, all right, I'm going to give you $200,000 of credit, $200,000. But it's up to you. If you don't do it today, someone in the back room will write you up tomorrow at normal price. Only during the webinar. Again, opportunity is knocking, but it's up to you. I want some grant money, don't you? We play. The 2-day event is coming up November 15th and 16th. I want to get your exemption for you. I want my nonprofit to help you get the exemption, endorse you with an endorsement letter with the IRS as well. I'm only allowed to endorse 50 people a year. So we got basically 15 people in this room, all right, $5,000, $100,000 of credit. $19.99, they're online, but they're going to endorse it as well, $50,000 of credit. If you sign up for that nonprofit that I just passed, hopefully you took your picture, that 2-day event is free, all right, if you did it tonight. But if you do it tomorrow, the answer is no. And they won't do it in the backyard, back room, and in the call center. If they did, I would basically be upset. I'd ask where they're working next, okay? When I say it's now, today, not next week. It's very simple. I want you motivated. I want you to follow through. Today, I believe most people lie to you about corporation. I think you lie to yourself. It's simple. When you sign for the lease of a car or finance or the lease of a building and you sign for a credit card, when they sue that corp, they sue you. Congratulations, you're a duck and a sheep. We all are at times. I don't want you to be a duck and a sheep. I want you to play my way. My way is going to have a line of defense. Today, if you have a corporation today, I want you to look on Secretary of State's website. Secretary of State's website, sos.oregon.gov. 47% of you use your home address. I'm sorry, that's wrong. They sell you in a mailing list. You got to stop that right away. I want you to create a line of defense. That address should be a P.O. box, a mailbox, etc., by the way. A line of defense, because right now you're being a duck and a sheep. We create a line of defense never to bring the pain where? Home. We get to play the right way. Now, your profit and nonprofit corporation is going to need Dun & Bradstreet. Analytical 750 to make your score go up and away. Guaranteed, by the way. What happens? You get a free Dun & Bradstreet signed up right there. Simple. Help me help you and other people. What does that mean? When you refer people to my classes, and I'm online 6 days a week too, you register them in the HubSpot program, you're entitled to 10%. A Zelle, check, or even store credit. Take your picture and become an affiliate. Simple to do. As a little boy, they'd always look and say, how you doing, little boy? Always good. That's just me. Thank you, Jesus. You see, I don't let someone steal my peace. And that's just the way it's always been for me. Today, you might need some, square footage for a building for your bank account, no problem. I lease 12 feet at a time. That way it's not considered shared office space. If you need a building or an address for everyone, they can Google and check it out, no problem at all. We can do that too. What are we going to do? The Reynolds University is going to rebuild you. And I'm the founder, so I'm going to help rebuild you personally as well. We get to play my way for a while. Now, what did you do in the beginning? I believe this is what you did. You sit at the kitchen table with your friends and family and said, honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, goody. We're going to jack up our cards, drop our score, get stuck, can't get it anymore. We're going to hawk the house, and we're all going to be silly and stupid. Sorry, that's what you did. That's what you did. Why? You see, the goal is to never bring the pain home. But what do? You see, all cards fluctuate but two. The NACB certified me as the #1 consultant worldwide. It's very simple because I set up the rules and tools. I'm training Yarborough 0 to what? 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. Your dashboards say below 30%, but they don't explain exactly what you're trying to do. They're making you kind of guess. That's what you've done most of your life. Today, the dashboard I set up in 1987 allows me instant credit report Experian, Trend, Equifax, SSN, or SS4. I want to use SS4. Is that okay? Because I only get one SSN. So we play my way for a while. I think my way makes more sense. What do you think? So the bottom line is a line of defense. Let's think. Come on. Husbands and wives, partners of life. You got your SSN. That equals your 1040 tax return. I want you to write down employer, entity, you. Employer, entity, you. The SS4 form was created and generated as a universal form. It's right in front of you. Application, employer, identity, entity, or you. Your name can be there 3 times. You have 3 divisions of you. The ability to play, never to bring the pain home. Now, my dashboard, I'm adding you to live credit, not this trade line stuff because it's fraud. I'm going to add you to a credit card account. You, your corporate division process. I'm going to use my history to get you a card because it's live. On my dashboard, it gives me 2 choices. Authorized user or separate billing. I always pick separate billing. By the way, if I want to daisy chain credit to other cards, other divisions, it is optional. I don't have to pay SSN or SS4 there yet until I want to get my own account. If I ask for separate billing, what does it get to do? It gives me a separate account. I get to multiply the credit cards. So this 200,000 can be multiplied 99 more times. We should use the right money to start a business and run a business because borrow money is not taxable. Corporate credit didn't show up on your file personally at all unless it's a Spark card. We play. Write down all cards fluctuate, please. See, I have to rebuild you 100% from ground up and down, up and what? Like Humpty Dumpty. All cards fluctuate, but these gold and platinums do not. Very simple. That's how you maintain a 750 score. I have an old crap day. What do? I don't use these. They would fluctuate and drop my score. I'd use these cards, no problem, up to $1 million. You see, the goal is to understand something, how to play the game to win. That's the goal, to maintain 750 again and again. So today, maybe you want a phone call with me. Okay. It's very simple. If you want to call me and I call you for 15 minutes, no problem. Today, instead of $500, it's $399. Now we're on the phone. We're going to work out your whatever you want as well. If we do that, we're going to have some fun. There's no more than 3 calls anyway. What do? Federal Trade Commission. They said credit repair is a scam. It's right in front of you. Well, the credit repair organization said too. They indicted Daniel, a credit repair cloud, for $3 million, going to prison in most cases. So today, what are you supposed to do? Why don't we rebuild you? Because understand, they're supposed to have a bond up to $100,000 plus, and they're supposed to be a 501c3 exemption, and they're not. Again, why don't you download my book I've been doing for 40 years for free. It's Letters to Creditors and Credit Bureaus. It's a free download for everybody. Take the book and help yourself. It's called Winning the Credit Game, by the way. What do? Next, you go on these people on social media. What about debt consolidation and all these people in collection? They need to stop. Just get a copy of the Debt Crisis Intervention and get a hold of the Debt Crisis Intervention and what's called the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act. It's right there. Scan it, take a picture. Okay, it's a free download as well. It's very simple. The library is called Ray's Library. Take a picture. You'll find some free books from Amazon as well. Download it right away. What do? Analytical 750 is a replacement, as far as I'm concerned, for Credit Karma. Credit Karma was indicted 6 times. They don't have a Experian, which we need. Analytical does rapid refresh and pushes your score up and away. It's the only run that does this. From there, if maybe your LifeLock, okay, be careful of that. They were indicted 6 times too. The last indictment is $100 million. Analytical does the Experian, the Treasury and Equifax business reports, and also Dun& Bradstreet for you. If you want a dashboard that helps you, all right, literally, they charge you 25 bucks a month, there you go. It'll push your score up and away. By the way, they're going to call you every 46 days. They're going to keep you in check. That's the ultimate goal. That's why I endorse them every step of the way. So again, take that picture today. You want your score to go up and away? There you go. It's very simple. Again, what do you get to do? We get to play the game and win. This guy says, I lost my job. I got 2 kids to feed. Yeah, right. Number one, that sign's making him $210 a day. Why would you want to work? He's lazy. He's a bum. No, this is ridiculous. Get here and I'll get you a job, put you on the darn phone. Kids, you got food? Okay, go to the church. What do? Drive Uber, DoorDash, Lyft, something. Have a garage sale. I did. What do you do when your whole life is stolen? Stolen. 3.7 billion gone. What do? Your wife and kids in the car. I took my 3 divisions from me, my 5 closet divisions. I built $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. I bought my wife her next dream house. See, that's the ultimate goal as we play this game to win. But again, you want to win or not? Plan the problem. See, it's going to happen. You just don't win. Let's plan the problem starting today. Corporation right there in Chapter 18 is a legal person. Never bring the pain home. Corporation has allowed 4 things. That's it, 4 things. To buffer tax, corporate credits, or write-off, interest rate, cars, fleet price, hotel, free buffet. Divisions. When I got the vision, or as a kid, about division process, no one believed me. Okay, again, I've been getting visions as a kid. Nobody believes that either. They said I was retarded. So I learned to bite my tongue and just shut up for myself because I was dealing with a bunch of ding-dongs I call stupid people. The line of defense, they're cheap, multiple functions. Multiple what? Credit reports. Every division in its own credit file. What do we get to do? If I have real estate, I get to separate liability. Okay. So if you want to roll the dice at any given time, please write down, I'm willing to sacrifice the division, not the corporate, my family. So far, you've all been sacrificing yourself and your family. I think today's the day you knock it off. And you create a line of defense. That's the goal. Debt follows tax ID and SSN. Who wants to be the duck, the corporate you, or the division process too? You see, how many divisions do we want, Ray? Well, when I got an apartment complex, literally 117 units years and years ago when I was 21, that was fun, in Fullerton, California. But then I woke up at 2 minutes after midnight and said, this is wrong, 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 wrong. It scared me. I woke up waiting, sweating. It's like, what's going on? We're supposed to be happy. Well, I realized 112 people, or 117 people that can slip, fall, and sue me and screw me up. All right, we had a meeting. We had new leases, a new lease. Then I offered them to own their unit. Here's what I did. I created a form called assignment of mortgage. Look it up. All these forms out there, most of them I created in the first place. It's kind of fun. Assignment of mortgage. I became the bank, by the way. And that's kind of fun. So the ability is like when I leased the car, I sold the car, kept the loan. I made for $13 a month. Did a house that way? God, what? $1,200 a month for years. I didn't have to do a darn thing. I want to be the bank. So if you have 9 divisions for 9 lines of credit, 9 houses, that means it's 18. Whatever number you come up, double the number, please. Liability, line of defense. Liability, line of defense. We might need 100 divisions if you have a department complex. It's up to you. This is in my books 40 years ago, and I rewrote it again and again. Corp, divisions, subdivisions. This helped me create $16 million of credit, by the way. See, I always finance everything, and I'll set the taxes. American Express. 18 years ago as an affiliate, everybody kept complaining about these cards. All right, I kept pushing. Would they do a POT time limit? It made them not fluctuate. It means they have an unlimited what? POT, paid over time limit, up to 100,000. They're unlimited to $1 million. Every cash application in the United States of America for business has division process, and people don't even know what it's there for. I got him to do that 18 years ago too. I didn't know that I'd be in basically dying to come back and be in a pandemic. But again, what do? We got to step up to the plate and win. Simple. I like to get you 2 cards, personal and business, because they don't fluctuate. And I like to multiply these into 99 more. Is that okay? But again, it's going to be up to you. Maybe just get the 9. If we take corporate credit, what do? You keep stealing from your friends and family, and that's what you did. That's why you jacked it up and screwed it up. If we take corporate credit, borrow money is not taxable. We finance the what? The American dream. It's the fourplex, the apartment complex. It's the Wendy's. It's the Jack in the Box. You own a piece. You have a deed of trust. You own a piece as a division of a corporation. You're now an owner. You get to have proceeds on a monthly base. That's the goal. Do you want to be a millionaire today? Please say no. All right. If you want to be a millionaire corporation, please say yes. 9 divisions, 9 locations. There's your $100,000 a month. If you do exactly what I tell you next year in 2026, I'll help you get to $100,000 a month. But that's going to be up to you if you follow through. Again, I can't force you to do what needs to be done, but I'll help you. I'll guide you and make sure you don't fall apart and do what you need to do. What do? There's your $100,000 a month. The goal is to repackage it like Humpty Dumpty. Does that make sense now? Adding pieces. That makes sense to me. All right, what do? Division process. When I developed a division in the entity called basically a dashboard in 1987, I'm working with Ken Yarbrough. We wrote a book called File Segregation. I didn't like it. If you give me a name of a person or a company you want to create, no problem. If I add 2000 history to my dashboard, instantly I have Experian, Treasury, and Equifax business reports. It's done, ready to go. What do? Each division costs $1,000. $1,000. I'm going to put the tax ID and put the credit reports, Experian, Treasury, and Equifax ready to go. If you want 3 with credit or without, it's right here, or 9, or 12. Take your picture. It's what the office is going to present to you as well. Today, if you did it, I double the numbers. I double the numbers. So 3 is 6, 9 is 18, and 12 is 24. The ultimate goal. If I'm giving a package away, if I give divisions away, you should grab that because you're saving money. Because the reality is 9 divisions, usually $4,500. There's your Zell, now. I would tell you right away, call the office. Why? They can take an order now, in the Zell. 800-254-9506. And they can maintain the price I just gave you today. But it's up to you. Today, you want $25,000 in credit. Maybe it's you or the corporation. We charge 10% to build that up for you, no problem. Usually $2,500. Today, if you did it through me, it's $19.99. Listen very carefully. If you did the $19.99 for that $25,000, I'm doubling that to $50 today if it's done today. That's right, $50. But it has to be done right away. If you Zelle, take off 10%. If you use a card, they charge you 5% to use the card. If we want $50,000 in credit today, the ultimate goal, usually that's $55,000. Today it is $29.99. If you Zelle that, you save 10%. By the way, I'm doubling that to $100,000. That's right, $100,000 if it's done by Zelle or card right away. If you don't do it today, I'm going to say you blew it. It's up to you. As we play that $100,000 today, no problem, it's usually 10%, which means it's $10,000 today. Instead of that $8,000 earlier, it's $5,4999, simple to do. If you Zelle $5,000, you get $100,000 of credit today. No, you get 2. I'm doubling that number 2. If you use a card, they charge you 5% more. Today is the day I change your life because I want you in 2026 to accomplish every one of your dreams. There's your Zelle. There's the phone number right away, 800-254-9506. Talk to a specialist. What do? I think you kind of waste time. For me, I've been waking up at 2:25 most of my life since I was a little kid. At 2:30, the abuser would get me, so I woke up at 2:25. My body's ready to go. That's just me. Again, that's just what I've always had to do. But what happens is I lack my me time. When I get to the office here at 3 o'clock in the morning or 3:30, nobody bugs me for a couple hours. I love my me time. Okay, it's great to go home and watch my wife or Zoo and our kids. That's great. But again, private time's nice too. See, I'm a kind of private person. My wife's nuts. All right, Boeing and Steady works with us. That's how it works. So again, nonprofit. I think you need one for your profit company no matter what you do to offset taxes. Trump's going to give billions away. If you want federal grants or state grants, they're very simple. There's portholes that will help you with that as well to guide you. But a nonprofit needs to be filed this year, so we go after grant money next year. If you file it next year, you have to wait another year to get grant money. That's how it works. So a nonprofit corporation today with a 501c3 exemption, I'm going to help you through class obtain that. What are we going to do? Articles, also tax ID. We're going to get you the credit report set up right away too. We're going to charge you $10,000. That's a going rate, no problem. I'm going to give you basically $100,000 of credit, 18 divisions in a call with me if it's done right away. Now I'm going to charge you $5,000. If you did it for $5,000, now, I'm going to double that to $200,000 today. If you don't do it right away, I'm going to say you blew it because it's an opportunity tonight, not tomorrow. And it's only during the webinar with me. Call the number right away. What do? Let's go get some grant money. Now this 2-day event, it's the 15th and 16th. 2 days we're going to work on the nonprofit exemption. I'm going to endorse an endorsement to get an exemption for people, maybe you. And what happens, it's $5,000 for it and you get $100,000 credit, $2,000 if it's online. If you did the product before that nonprofit corporation, that becomes free if you did it during the webinar with me. But again, they'll write it up for you right away. Remember, I don't know what you want to feel comfortable, what product to get into, so I want to give you the ability, like here. This is building coaching for 2026. Building coaching, that's what it is for 90 days. All right, $100,000 of personal. Blueprint call, monthly calls, the 18 books and CDs and 18 divisions, that's what you get to do. All right, Brandy's price today, this morning, was $15,000, so it's a good price, and normally what we'd sell it for. The webinar price today is $4,999. If that is done right away, I'm doubling that to $200,000 too. You make the decision today. It's a now. If it's not done today, normal price goes and starts tomorrow morning for you. Again, what do? Let's be a puppet master. Maybe you want to do like I had, that 21 cars. I'm sorry, I won't do 21 cars anymore. I did it because I was bored. What would you do at 26 years old with $2.26 billion of credit? Buy cars as a collection for the fun of it. I was bored. Nowadays, I'll just have my favorite 3 cars. That's simple, but they're not my cars. They belong to the corporation, the division process. But again, we want to get millions and billions to have fun because I want to help people. That was 1,013 divisions, by the way. I called it Boeing and Steady. So today, there's what you should do as your future. I want to rebuild you my way for a while. I think you had your chance. Let me do it for you. Become a puppet master. That makes sense to me. I'm going to take and build you a blueprint loan from American Express for $250 up to $250. I'm going to get you checkbook money at Chase. I'm going to line you up. You're going to provide a check from your line of credit that I build you using borrow money, offsetting taxes. You're putting the money in escrow. You're entitled to a deed of trust. You're entitled to ownership of a Wendy's, a Jack in the Box, a storage unit, fourplex apartment complex. Now you own a piece up to $3,200 a month after the bills are paid. Next, because you get here $50,000 up to $5,600 a month. Here's $75,000 investment, $7,500 a month. The goal, numbers don't lie, only people do. $100,000, $96.20. You see that management company is going to manage and make sure the bills are paid. You get the leftover. There's your future. Take a picture. That's your 2026. If you do everything I tell you to do, I guarantee you $10,000 a month. If you want to get to 9 more divisions, that can obtain up to $100,000 a month too, but it's up to you. You need to become a puppet master. There's the goal. Remember, when I created division process in 85, 86, it's in my books and products for the last 40 plus years. Division process allows your entity to own 4A. My entity owns 4, then a B and a C and a D and an E and F if we need to in a project. That's partnership. I ran out of what? People. So I use my clients as my soldiers since 1987. Today, if you partner with me, it's every 3 weeks on the phone. You get $100,000 of credit per corporation and personal, blueprint call, 12 months of coaching, every 3 weeks we're on the phone. That's $27,000 today. If it's paid in full today, all right, it is $10,000. You still get the $200,000 of credit. If you have to Zelle $2,500 as a deposit, or put a card down, do that and lock it in, and transfer money for the next day or two, you should get the $200,000. If you make payments on it, you get $100,000. You only get half the credit because you had to have us finance it for you. But it's up to you. There's your Zelle. The goal is to call the office, 800-254-9506. That's a Zelle now, by the way. American Express has this nice loan called Blueprint. So does Stellar Bank, so does Chase. Let's understand what they do. They have a blueprint loan you can apply for as long as you have $100,000 in and out of your bank account and at least 30 transactions on a monthly base. If not, I do, and I'll show you how to do that too. What happens is, I want 99 more cards. Would like 99? Let's pick with 9, okay? So the blueprint loan wants you again. It's up to $250, and you can turn this into installment loans, and you actually become the bank. It's a way to play the game to win. So if they can offer you 99, no, let's get 9, please. That makes more sense. 99 is a little ridiculous. That could turn into $100 million, by the way. What do we do? Very simple. Today, all right, if we partner up in something in a business, and what happens today is very simple. You need some verification. Understand, if I get you a blueprint loan, that money is for a partnership, period, and puts into an escrow. I can't just hand you the money and you go away and you screw it up and they blame me. All right, our bank accounts average about $400,000 to $500,000 a month on the smaller accounts. There's $500,000 there in July, almost $500,000 in August, September $400,000 as well. What do we do? So as we partner up, you have an opportunity to use my accounts with you as long as we have an agreement in writing. What do we get to do? Get into a franchise or a piece, the goal. So if I take your corp and put a division under my corp using my accounts, I normally charge you $5,000 for that. Today, it is going to cost you $19.99 if it was done today. If it's done tomorrow, they'll charge you the $5 normal fee. Simple. See, I haven't had a paycheck in 40 years. I don't need one of those. For some reason, I don't want a paycheck. I don't even maintain a personal bank account. Why would I do that? Today, this is a Zelle, and a now. 800-254-9506. Help me help you and other people. I just want to change the world before I die again. I'm praying for another 50 years. I just felt God wanted me to help people. All right? And the bottom line is, if I can help people with the knowledge He gave me, the goal is to repackage the world today. If you want, you can Zelle, you can do all kinds of things, but register your referrals today. Become an affiliate. We look behind the curtains every time. When I was a little kid, they'd always say no. Now I realized one thing, no doesn't mean no. It means they don't know how. So today it's simple. We stay safe, we stay strong, we do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. At the end of the day, I just want to change the world before I die again. That is my dream. That is my passion. I pray for another 50 years, but today you have the ability to change your life if you choose to. Keep in mind, if I was you right now, I'd be calling that phone number in front of you, 800-254-9506. You got specialists in the back wanting to help you and hold your hand. They will honor everything I offered today to you if it's done right away. Come tomorrow morning, goes back to normal pricing. The ultimate goal. Let's do our best. Remember, we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And we never forget at the end of the day. It's simple. God loves us all.